All right, so for my one-on-ones, here's the communication. This is the most important part of remote physical rehab. The most important thing that we do is communicate. If we do not have an open line, if we do not have a relationship, plain and simple, like, you will not heal. It is very, very difficult to program for somebody where it's just based on numbers and not based on communication and feedback. That being said, I use two different things to communicate. One is the TrueCoach app. I'll go into that, and then also through WhatsApp or iMessage if you don't have WhatsApp, but prefer WhatsApp just to be able to keep my business and my personal life a little separate. So for communication, so I mentioned before, TrueCoach, that is where all your sets, demos, sets, reps, demos, feedback, all the stuff that you need for workouts is through TrueCoach. On TrueCoach, there's a couple different methods that I use for communication. So every time that you work out, you can either give me video feedback, written feedback, or both. I'll put a little example here so you can see it. And then off of that, so there's two forms of communication that you give me, and then I then review each session. I watch the videos, I look at what you write, I understand the information, the sensations that you're explaining, and then I review the sessions, and then I give you coaching feedback or session feedback or whatever you want to call it on every workout. I then, based on all this information, I would then respond the next day with WhatsApp so I can understand how your body is responding to the workout. Text, voice notes are usually what I use because a lot of times we can get the problem solved through just texting and voice notes. If there's a big issue that comes up, that's when we go to a phone call. But yeah, most of the problems that we can solve are text and voice notes, but I need to understand the inputs, and then I need to understand the outputs so that I can then program for you very accurately, right? Because if there is no communication between me and you, I have no idea what you're going through. I have no idea the sensations that you're experiencing from the workouts. I can't accurately program for you if there's no communication. So I then have to just give you a very generic plan or workout so that you're not going to hurt yourself. But when we have really good communication, we can hit the body very specifically, your body very specifically, and make really, really good progress. Let me see if I have anything else on that. No, I don't. No, but yeah, communication, the most important thing for my one-on-one remote rehab, physical rehab, is communication. Yeah, TrueCoach and WhatsApp.